Hi, all. Welcome to Programmers Event. This is interview section. We are going to see about Wipro real interview questions for Java Spring Boot for 1 to 4 years experienced. Do you know? So this is real interview questions for 1 to 4 years experience. Project related questions. First question is tell about yourself. So we need to explain our career experience and companies which we worked on. Second one is what is dependency management and have you implemented this in your project? Next one is what are CRUD operations? How to implement CRUD operations in Spring Boot and Java? How you implement this in your project. Next one is how you implement STP in your project. These are the basic project questions. Java section, first question is what are all Java collections available? So explain an example. So we have basically three collections, list, set and map, and it has various implementations of classes, array list, vector, uh, linked list, set contains tree set, hash set, linked hash set, map contains tree map, hash map, like that we need to explain in detail. Next one is runnable versus thread class. So for running the run method, so to starting the run method, we can use only runnable. But if you want to use the full thread class functionalities, we can go for thread class. Third one is write code or copy a list of items from one box to another box. So this is like looping the list one and pushing all the elements one by one to the list two. They are asking to write a code. Next one is what are static blocks, static variables, static method, and static class. So static is unchangeable. If it says change, then the change value becomes unchangeable. So how this is appearing for block, variable, and method and class we need to explain. Next one is how to run an application or Java class without main method. So without main method, it is not possible to run an application. Spring Boot questions. First question is I will ask you the same question: how to implement CRUD using Spring Boot. Which one you choose? JPA, JDBC, ORM, or JDO? So JPA is for basic operations. We can go for JPA. If you want to directly use the skill queries, we can go for JDBC. If you are going to use some ORM tools like Hibernate or Hibernate, we can go for ORM. So based on the needs only, we can use which one we can select which one to use. Next one is how to integrate Hibernate Spring Boot. So we can use ORM modules for integrating Hibernate Spring Boots. And third one is how to implement Spring MVCs. For implementing Spring MVC, we have Webflux and Spring Boot Starter Web application. So we can use them. The next one is what is Spring Boot CLI. So it is a command line interface for running commands. JSON Web Service and HTTP questions. First question is what is JSON Web Service? So JSON Web Service is for accessing portal services. It is mainly used in the library portal. Second one is what is REST API? What are the methods available in REST API? How to test REST API? So REST API is for like transferring data between cross platforms and cross applications. That is the main use of REST API. We have methods like get, put, post, and delete methods available in REST API. And to test REST API, we can use Postman software. PostgreSQL GitHub questions. How to implement joins in PostgreSQL? So joins are of four types that we already know about that one. So the joins mainly focuses on connecting two tables. So the first one is inner joins. Inner join is like it will take the matching records from both tables, and there is left join, so which is taking the all records from left table and only the matching records from the right table. And right join is there, which is taking all the records from the right table and only the matching records from the left table. And there is full join. It is also called as full outer join or full join shortly. So which is for getting the records that are matching from the left table and the right table. So that is its functionality. So that is how it is working on. Okay, and then on second question is what are the data types available in PostgreSQL? So the data types, it has a rich set of data types. It is supporting date time zones, arrays, numeric types, character types, like that. So it is a rich data type source. And the next question is one tough question to you. I might try to answer this. Okay. So how to implement PLSQL in PostgreSQL? They are mainly focusing on how you write your procedures and functions in PostgreSQL. So it is when we are starting with the procedure and starting with the keyword function, it will be treated as a PLSQL code, and then we can directly implement in the PostgreSQL interface. Next one is what is Git. So Git is like full of commands which will be connecting with the version control systems. So version control software like GitHub, Bitbucket, or GitLab, we can connect with this one. What is GitHub? So GitHub is a repository storage. So we can store as many repositories as we can want, and it is an open source. We can store as many the repositories we want. We can store in the GitHub. And what the Git commands you are aware of? So four main commands are push, pull, add, and commit. So push is like pushing our code to the repository. Pull is like pulling the code from the repository to our local. Add is like adding the changed files to the staging, and commit is like added files are going to committed in the staging area. After that we can do push, and that will be pushed to the repository in the GitHub. IDE questions we can answer from your own perspective, because if you are using Eclipse or IntelliJ or VS Code, based on your knowledge you can answer these things. First one is how you build and run applications in Eclipse and IntelliJ. The main purpose of writing a code, creating an application, we are going to build and we are going to run this application. So we have specific commands for that. Second one is how to install plugins. So we have Eclipse Marketplace, that IntelliJ has separate marketplace, and VS Code also has separate marketplace for installing the plugins. And after installing a plugin, still we need jars. Of course, we need the jars, because plugins only provide the environments, but for taking the full support of the jar file class files, we need jar installations or jar additions in the libraries. Explain Maven. Maven is an automation support. So when we are defining everything in the form.xml, so all the jars are automatically downloaded and the build will be taken control by the Maven, and it is opposite to Ant. So next one is explain how you debug your applications using Eclipse IntelliJ. So we have the separate debugging tools are there available. Built-in available in the Eclipse and IntelliJ. With that we can press certain keys like F9 or F10 or F6 based on the tools. It will be available for next line execution, full execution, and we can check the variables, what are the data are changing at the current time. Like that, everyone we can note from the debugging area. HR questions also you join here. The next one is here a quick learner, right? To explain the context. So how you quickly learn the things you can explain. Thanks for watching the video. Welcome to Programmers Events. Please subscribe my channel.